Okay, so today I'm going to be unboxing the SRAM NX Eagle 1x12 speed drivetrain that I've just ordered. This is going to be part of a project that I've got on an old mountain bike which is currently running a 3x9 Shimano Dura XT setup, which is, it's worn out, it's had its best. I bought a few new bits for it, but I thought, you know what, best thing I could do with this drivetrain is replace it with something that's new and it's going to be a lot more efficient and probably a lot lighter too. So let's see what's in the box. So first of all, you'll notice it's pretty well packaged. While I'm just getting this out, I may as well tell you I've got an absolute great deal from Chain Reaction Cycles when I bought this. It was on offer down to $209.99 and an extra £10 off. So yeah, £199 delivered, which is a great deal for this unbelievable drive chain. But of course, it's not the top range. This is the lowest of the 1x12 drivetrains that SRAM offer. But I've seen a few good reviews. Some people really raving about this. I love SRAM products. I've currently got 3 road bikes that I run this on. Not this, but other SRAM drivetrains. And I thought, you know what? Let's go for it. Let's make it better. Okay, so here we go. What's in the box? It's well packaged. First things here, a couple of booklets. Check those later. Okay, we've got the trigger clamp. Top thing we have in the box, we've got the chain. We have the trigger. One of the lightest triggers in the range of the Eagle family, and they're all compatible. The only thing that's not compatible with the other parts of the drivetrains in the range of Eagle is the cassette. Well, I'll come to that in just a moment. So we've got the crank. That's level 1. I'll weigh all this stuff as well afterwards so we can see exactly what all this stuff weighs. Here we've got the chain set. In case you're wondering how the direct mount front cogs actually fit onto these arms without any obvious chain ring nuts, to flip this over for you, what you can see here is you've got 3 Torx drive screws that are stringing this right here onto the back of here, just making sure it's not going to fall off there. The other thing that you're going to notice with this chain wheel is the narrow wide combination and the different shapes that we've got going on there. I don't know if you can see that, I don't know if the camera's picking that up well, but there's different shapes as we go around the wheel, so you know they're not all linear pointing in the same direction exactly. You've got some that sort of scoot over, some that scoot up. You've got a thin one, a thick one, a thin one, a thick one, and that all helps to keep your chain in place. As you know, how many times your chain falling off the front while you're slapping down a run? Well, you know, this is helping to keep it in place and glued to the chain wheel. The rear derailleur. Okay, this is quite stiff. So it's got a strong spring, notice that, but not using the top end materials, but you wouldn't expect so at this price. It's got a nice feel. You've got some oversized jockey pulleys in there, and we've also got a little tool to help with the B-screw pre-tension. Alright, just going to pop this away for a second. Also, I don't know if you saw that, but we've got a couple of pedal washers there just to make sure you can get your setup correct. Okay, so under this section we have got the cassette, and this is coming in a couple of different parts. So we've got the screw, the end cap here. Looks like a standard Shimano type of tool that we needed to screw that on, and we've got the smallest of the cocks. So it's an 11-tooth cock. We have the monster 50-tooth end of the cassette here. Now these, you'll notice they're pinned together. We've got 4 cogs pinned together, and then we have what looks like a more traditional cassette. I mean, that by itself kind of looks like the cassette that's going to be coming off my old bike there. It's going to be matched up to this. There's going to be a lot of range there, which is obviously what you need when you've got just one on the front. Okay, so this is made of steel. It's fairly heavy, I guess, compared to, well, it's definitely heavier than everything else that's in the family, the Eagle family. But I mentioned earlier a little bit about compatibility, and this cassette is the only part of the drive chain that isn't compatible with the other 12 speed systems. So if you were thinking of making an upgrade to the others, then this will actually work on a standard Shimano hub, free hub, whereas all of the others require the XD driver from SRAM, and that's because we have, just dropped it actually, but on this we've got the 11-tooth as the smallest cog. All the others can go down to a 10-tooth cog, and that's why the others in the range have got that 500% range from 10 to 50. This is something like 455% range, because we've got 11 to 50 on the rear cassette. So that's what's inside the box. I'm just going to get the scales out and then we'll weigh these. Just what we're talking about, the crank. What you'll notice here is that it says dub. This is a new type of bottom bracket assembly that SRAM have come up with, and they've gone to a lot of detail. Have a little look at that online. I've ordered mine, it's on its way. It's not quite here yet. It didn't come as part of the overall package for the NX Eagle drivetrain. That's okay, it's on its way. But I felt that it was pretty important to get this, rather than just converting my existing 3x9 into a 1x system. Sure, I could have bought it. I could have bought the derailleur. I could have bought the trigger and stuck the cassette on the back, but I wouldn't have had these new cranks. And this is what I'm sure is going to make quite a difference to the feel. It's more efficient. It's lighter than GXP even, which is what I'm running on my road bikes. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is what made me take the plunge into the full drivetrain. Okay, let's start weighing. So, just make sure that's... We'll start off with the chain set, cranks, 641 grams. The chain we'll just do in the box. I'm not going to take that out of the box. 310 with the plastic box. I'm going to weigh the shifter with the clamp, and it's obviously got the cable attached to it, so we'll just do all those together. All of that together is 123 with the plastic bag, which I'm sure you won't be using when you're heading down the trails. Rear derailleur, let's take a look at that. That's 339 grams. And now let's come to the cassette. So, $624 grams, which may seem pretty heavy, and it is pretty heavy, let's be honest, but we do have 12 gears for a start, big ones at that, and they're made of steel. But what you lose in terms of your weight penalty, you gain with a little flexibility, as you don't need to have that XD driver. Okay, thanks. So coming up soon, I'll be creating a new video showing you just how easy it is to convert these old machines, like my 2004 Specialized Enduro Pro, from a 3x9 drivetrain into a 1x12. You honestly won't believe how simple and straightforward this is going to be. Famous last words. See you then, guys.